Yeah, I hear you.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
All right. Well, technical difficulties have been all over this episode of Wrestledraft, as Perish and I have not been having the best luck tonight, but we are here, Season 2, Episode 5 of Wrestledraft. I am Ol'Ed, and I'm joined by the one and only, the reigning, defending Season 1 champion. But I'm on his heels, Chris Perish. How you doing, Perish?
I mean, I was always on my heels. But I'm all right. How are you?
I'll be better when this game stops kicking you out, man. I'll be honest.
I know.
I may have to book your show for you.
No. if we're gonna do that, let's just book one and let's watch one and then because I don't want to do 4 weeks of.
No, we wouldn't do 4 weeks. We'll see what's going on.
I don't know what the issue is.
Yeah, we've been having great luck all season, but unfortunately, right now it is not.
It's ever since you got the new setup.
It's not the new setup. We played here. We played here last time. It was fine.
I know, but we didn't get it on the one shot last time.
We did not get it on the one shot. We've got our friends in the chat, though, while Perish is trying to connect. We've got Chris Best joining us. Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening to you as well, Mr. Chris Best. Thank you for joining us. We've got the video bro, Bobby Munson. Hello, fellow brothers. Hello. The brunch buster brother himself. We've got a raid from Astrid. I don't know who raided us, but thank you. I'm going to guess Mike the Ref, most likely for that one. Perish can probably tell me on the back end whom's raided us tonight.
Mike the Ref. So
always great, Mike the Ref. Thank you.
What it's telling me, it's actually, it says both my keyboard and mouse are connected. Try plugging in a controller. Which is funny because that's all I have in right now.
I am seeing no controller active for you, my friend.
Yeah, no, now I'm actually disabling it and retrying it. So,
all right. Well, we just want to thank everybody for jumping in and joining us. Tell us how Dynamite was. Yes, Mike, we love technology as well, so thank you for that. But tell me how Dynamite was. How was the first Dynamite without CM Punk? How was Dynamite coming off of that fantastic All Out show that Astrid herself reviewed for us with Jose on the air, Jose Gonzalez himself?
All right, you want to try that again?
I will definitely. Mike Ref says he wished that they could make this online compatible. I agree. This Steam connection garbage that I have to do with Perish week in and week out is not the easiest thing to do. And now it won't even let me get into my friends list. Hold on. My 2K. Oh, that's why, because I already have it open. All right. Sorry for this, folks. I apologize. I am trying to access. It is all Steam's fault. I wholeheartedly believe that. But now it will not let me do anything in the game. So
Steam, don't you know we're trying to make some content here?
Perish, can you keep up with the chat while I try to figure out how to fix this on my end?
We got Bobby coming in saying Dynamite has not had CM Punk for a long time. Ed, LOL.
No, he's been on there. No, he was on Collision, but he's been on Dynamite here and there every now and then when they need him.
And then Mike the Ref is saying, solid show. Didn't need to be over the top and didn't. Next week's needs to amp it up to follow up. Yeah,
sorry. I was gonna ask Mike, what's the big thing that happened this week? It was a solid show. What things need to be amped up? Who's doing what? Whose father did Christian Cage talk about this week? I have to know. I have to know about Christian Cage.
I kind of can't wait for him to talk about Tony Khan's dad, to be quite honest.
He did.
That's going to have to happen.
I did love the all-out press conference where he came in and he's like, how's everybody's father doing tonight? Just fucking fantastic. Ooh, Samoa Joe and MJF brought up NXT. Very, very nice.
Yeah, they brought up the spot where Samoa Joe was walking ringside, and he pushed young MJF, who walked right in front of him.
He did.
Which is funny, because I want to know, outside of the hardcores, who remembers that?
I never knew it was MJF, but I remembered the spot, because I always thought it was funny that Samoa Joe pushed a security guard like that.
Astrid saying the women went on before 9:30. Wow.
Well, there we go. That's always a praising word to hear.
I'm also a big fan of Tony Storm just throwing shoes at Renee. That's quite funny.
Is that something that happened tonight?
There's just another backstage interview.
Oh, okay. Now, Tony Storm is being this like Hollywood starlet, correct? If I remember correctly?
Yeah, kind of like
jilted Hollywood starlet from the 1940s or something, like a Marilyn Monroe kind of thing.
You're going into my faction, eh?
I just want to make sure it's working. I want to make sure that you can do something. Go ahead and exit out of this.
Well, I can move.
That's fine. All right, exit out of my faction. You can go ahead and get us into my GM. My GM's on there we go, the other side.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to play this now with you.
Oh, okay, she's portraying Mildred Burke. Mildred Burke is a wrestler.
Disable me? What the heck?
Sorry, Mike. I can't run the stream and deal with Perish at the same time, unfortunately. But Mildred Burke is she playing Mildred in the biography? Okay, Mike does say that she did play her in the biography that's coming out. Is now taking the role on. I love that. That's great. That's fantastic. Character development. So that's great. I love the whole Hollywood starlet. Perish, if you could go ahead and take down Mike's comment since I can't, or else you'll be disabled again. Yeah. And now I'll just talk about the comments, and I won't put them.
You do have to share the screen though to get the game up.
Do the people want to see what you do? I mean, I don't want to see what you do.
That's kind of the whole point. Well, I mean, you don't want to see, but you might want to see how the number one does it.
I know how the number one does it because I do it. All right, now let me see.
Be number one.
2 is not a question, and 3 nobody remembers.
Because believe on the rank it says 1.
All right, Mr. Number 1, go ahead in here and get your stuff going. Perish is usually disabled working with you, Ed, or at a disadvantage. I mean, so here's the thing. Yeah.
Curse word.
One of the things that happens is because of the Steam double play that we have going on, if I don't have the game as the main screen and I don't have the game as the main thing that I'm on, Perish can't use it with the stream remote play. So I can now, at least now that I have a second screen, I can at least see chat over to the other side of me. That's why I don't look right at my camera as I'm reading chat, because unfortunately I need to be able to see it. All right, Mike, we thank you very much for the raid. Thank you for stopping by, and we will see you soon. For those that don't know, make sure to check out Mike the Ref every Wednesday night for his AEW watch-alongs, and make sure you catch him throughout the week as he plays MLB The Show. He'll be playing some Mortal Kombat 1 when it comes out. He plays Street Fighter. He plays Breath of the Wild. All kinds of fantastic gaming stuff throughout the week. And he always has that weekly stop in with Kayla J. So definitely go ahead and check him out at Backbreaker Media, at Backbreaker Gaming, at Backbreaker Wrestling, and of course at Mike the Ref on Twitch. So how's your show looking, Perish? You got anything booked yet?
I did my logistics. Saw that, I don't have a lot of money. So this is going to be a tight show today.
Yeah, $80,000 for your show cost already. Only got you $50,000 left.
Which is okay. I can do this. I can make this work. We're going to go very advertising heavy because it's free.
You're going to Tom Gun it all and just make it work?
Yeah, so...
shout out to all my Project Runway fans out there. For Tim Gunn?
No, don't do that. All right.
Oh, so Cody, Edge. Oh, look, money's tight. We're going to send Cody, Edge, and Cena out there to go get us some money.
That's why you have them. That's why you have them.
I mean, it is definitely one reason to have them. That is for sure.
All right. We're gonna. What are we gonna do here? Let's go. Actually, I want to find out what I always do this. Show that your least popular available cruisers in a match. Okay, that's easy.
Whomst is that for you, my friend?
It's a very good question.
Whitney Quaid.
Yeah, okay. We can do that. Because
I mean, Piper Niven's right there.
I know. That's exactly what I'm doing. We're doing it.
You're going to give her a shot at the World Championship? What if she wins?
No, why not?
You going to let her shock the world?
Hey, opportunities arise here on Monday night.
The Milan Miracle strikes again. I got Trish and Rhea main eventing. Very nice.
Yeah.
Is Rhea gonna get hurt again now that she's back to being healthy?
Maybe. A very good chance.
Perish does not like. He loves to give the women opportunity, but then he'll also run them into the ground and injure them, and then let them just get healthy enough to come back before hurting them again.
Hey, you either want the opportunity or you don't. That's what I say. This ain't ballet.
Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness.
There we go.
Oh, we got the tag team titles between the Good Brothers.
I really wish we
and the
could
Viking
do
Raiders.
team run-ins.
No run-ins for tag teams. Maybe in 2024. If our local establishment gets me the game, we can do that.
Yeah,
Rock's out 2 weeks. That's out 2 weeks. These coming off of pay-per-view shows are tough sometimes, huh?
No, not really. Just having no money is the problem. However,
Rhea Ripley in her 22 stamina in a submission match. Oh, looks like he's locking it in.
Locking it in.
Go. All right, he's locked it in. We got Eric Bischoff. See those ratings? That's how pros put on a show. Sure, Eric, whatever. Every GM can get lucky. I doubt you'll be able to pull it off again. AJ's happy that I did the special effects stuff for him, so he's good. No morale thing. Beth Spartan wants to work at Clubberella. All right, let's make it happen. Sure. Coming off pay-per-view, I'm sure I got something I can do.
Ooh. I know which one I'd take.
Ooh. Interesting. So if I do classic booking, my fan favorites will gain morale and be happier with me. But my heels will all gain 5 popularity. It's not bad. I can give somebody extensive PR training and go ahead and turn somebody with a mic skill of 1 into a mic skill of 5. Which wouldn't be bad.
We got
Patty leading the pack.
Hello there. What's happening? We're playing some My
can't
GM 2K23.
That would be why Harris was so quiet over there.
My name is Chris Perish. Above me is Ed Fries, also known as Ol'Ed. We are part of our local establishment. How are you? How did you find us? And tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh.
As Astro is saying, hey.
There we go. Perish, can you keep
you? For a minute? Yes, I can keep talking. It's what I do best at.
All right. Plan B.
Are you good?
Hold on.
All right.
Technology break number 5.
Hey, will you be nice here?
All right. Oh, my friend Hattie has joined in.
You're not wrong.
All right. I'm going to
go
ahead. I'm going to try. 10 popularity.
Ed, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. I can hear you. I'm good.
Yes.
There you go.
All right. We're going to go ahead and do some extensive PR training. We're going to give somebody some training.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to go ahead and give it to my main man, the Red Flame. Yes. Red Flame now has a 5 in PR. He's going to go ahead and cut some fire promos for me now.
And in case you're curious, that's exactly what I would have done.
Absolutely. And the first thing I do is I'm going to go ahead and have him do a charity promo. You got 5 popularity. You got 5 mic skills now. Go ahead and cut me a charity promo. All right. We got a tag team match in our second match. We want Beth Spartan and Clubberella teaming. And that means we want Tiffany Stratton and... All right, so if Beth Spartan's a giant, I need a cruiser. I don't have a cruiser, but I can put Carolina Reaper in that spot.
I love how in that match, only one of them is real.
I mean, there are other real people. They're just our local enhancement talent.
This is funny. But speaking of real, if you're listening to us, watching us on the YouTube, hitting that thumbs up and notification bell, that's a real thing to do. You can do that and help us out very well. And if by chance you like what you're seeing and you want to see more, hitting that notification bell alerts you every time our local establishment goes on with future shows.
We're going to go ahead and get fun match here. Oh, no, we're not going to do that. Not quite going to do that. AJ's hurting a little more than I thought. So we are going to have an Extreme Rules match.
It is a triple threat match. You'll be okay.
Yeah, but I don't want to put AJ at risk in that. So I'm going to go ahead and do a run-in with AJ. A little bit less risky. A little bit. Not a ton, but a little bit less. With Carmelo Hayes and AJ and Randy Orton here in our main event. And you know what we haven't done in a while? We haven't put up the women's tag team titles on the line in a while. So let's get
I know.
Alliance and Charlotte Flair. Because we always need Charlotte Flair.
And you know what we always need?
Tell you otherwise.
We always need people to sub. And
especially in September.
Right, exactly. It is September right now. And this is what you get. You will get 25% off a 1-month sub, 25% off a 3-month sub, 30% off 6-month sub. And the best part, you'll get the same payout as a full price sub.
Well, we'll get the same
advantage
payout.
And promote.
We'll get the same payout.
As we promote this. I know.
Okay.
I'm talking to you and the guests.
Oh, okay.
It's everybody. Sure. I'm just that excited for September, all right?
You should be. September's going to be great.
Wow. And then September's going to be even better.
You know what else we're going to do? We're going to have Clay Cortman call out the Red Flame. There we go. We're going to start a feud between Clay Cortman and the Red Flame. Yeah, Hattie's working a 12-hour shift tonight. She's not a happy camper. So
ooh.
Make sure I get my logistics going here.
I mean, pressure's always good, I guess.
I thrive under pressure. I'm doing all right. All right, let's see.
I mean,
all right, I got got a little bit of money here. Do I want to get anybody here? Do I want to pick anybody up? Ooh. Do I want the tribal chief? Promo skill of 3? Big E has a promo skill of 4.
I mean, Big E is more entertaining with a microphone. I will say that.
Mustafa Ali and Roman Reigns are not the same in promo skill. And I love Mustafa Ali. I think he's fantastic.
To be fair, Mustafa Ali never said succotash before, so I'm like,
all right, the Creeds are heels, but I could flip them.
Oh, I meant to do something with Bischoff too. Whoops.
All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a risk, and I'm going to pick up Mansoor and Massey. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this.
Are you going to turn them?
I'm going to turn... trying to figure out who I want to turn. Do I want to turn the Creeds, or do I want to turn... You know what? No. I'm going to turn Mansoor and Massey. I think that's the way to go. Because my tag team partner, Miss Ashley Bizarro, does love herself some Julius Creed. So we should make sure we don't have him on tonight's show. Get out of my head.
12 hours in a room that's set at 85 degrees.
Okay.
I mean, have fun?
Extend the Carolina Reaper for a couple weeks. And I think that's good for tonight. I think that should be all right. What is my commissioner goal that I'm failing? Most popular available mail and free advertising. What's my advertising? Yeah, it's not that expensive. I can survive without that. Because that would mean I'd have to have Carmelo face Kevin. You know what? Screw it.
You can make that a gimmick tag match and it still counts, right?
No, I'm going to do the triple threat Extreme Rules match. Everything's going to stay the same. You got kicked out. I heard it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to add KO to that match. And now my commissioner goal is met. Cool. Make sure I get the title on the line. And I'm going to go ahead and confirm that and then get you back in here.
Yay. Get me back in. That was a very odd way of kicking me out or being kicked out.
It was.
I don't think that's ever happened before.
All right. But got a rivalry here between Jey Uso and Veer Mahan. Veer Mahan has come finally to NXT. You simulate?
Speaking of Jey Uso, what did you think of him on Monday Night Raw?
I thought it was great. I loved everything about the stuff that they did with Jey Uso. I love the idea that Sammy's all for it, that Sammy wants him there. But I also like the idea there's a lot of people who don't like it. And the idea, just the hint that he might join the Judgment Day is really, really good. I like that idea as well.
It was very interesting of a point that Dominic Mysterio made to him.
Yeah, it was. We got a tag team match that Beth Spartan specifically asked for. They didn't get the win. It was only a 2-star match, but that's fine. Not the highest popularity in that match. We'll take it. Mansoor turns babyface. We got
Are the Creeds heel?
The Creeds are heel in this.
Weird.
Yeah, I know, right?
I guess it's probably because when Diamond Mine started, they were heels, right?
Exactly. That would be the thing. So we got JC Jane and Bayley losing the women's tag team titles to Charlotte Flair and Nikita Lyons in a 4-star match. Sadly, there's no rivalry there, which is a bit unfortunate, but I'll deal with it. And we got our main event Extreme Rules match between Carmelo Hayes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens, with AJ running in on Carmelo. And Kevin Owens gets the win in a 4.5-star match, progressing the rivalry between AJ Styles and Hayes. So there we go. My curve is alive.
How do you say? I believe that Ed will make a decision at some point before the world ends.
Oh, be quiet.
So starting up,
I'll
we
leave
got
you on
Ivar and
Snapchat.
Eric going up against Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson for the Raw Tag Team titles in a tables match. Because why not?
Of course.
And the Good Brothers become your new tag team champions in a.
Looks like they retain the titles, by the way.
Oh, were they the chance before? I don't know. I never get to see what goes on until
So
I.
it's got the title. If you look up in the corner of the opener, the title is underneath whoever's the champion going into the match.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention then. Cody got me a lot of money, so I appreciate that. And then we have Whitney Quaid going up against Doudrop because this game can't make that change for the Raw Women's title. We're going to simulate that up. Doudrop, of course. Keep stealing. And we got a rivalry, though. So
there you go.
This could be interesting. So now I guess I got to use Whitney a little bit more.
There you go.
And then John Cena getting me some money. Very little damage. Thank you, John. And then we have Damian Priest against, with everybody saying, Night. Yeah. I'm really just hoping to get a feud started here. Ooh, and
you do.
Knight picks up. Yeah.
Disappointing match, though. I mean, it'll help the curve, but.
Yeah. We got Edge. No change. 10 grand. Thank you. Rated R. Cash. Superstar, I will say. And then in the main event, we got Rhea Ripley against Trish Stratus in a submission match that will most likely injure Rhea Ripley, but let's see what happens. And Trish wins in a mediocre match, and Rhea's hurt for 2 weeks.
Shocker.
Yeah.
You're gonna use another card on her instead of letting her heal the general way and going ahead and getting better on her own?
It's 2 weeks. She's not in a feud. It's okay.
All right, so we both had good curves. Mine had a little bit more up at the end than yours, to be honest.
Check out that horrendous curve of mine.
It's not a horrendous curve. It does what it's supposed to do.
I just mean
the main event were better than the other shows.
But for someone who likes to drink, I prefer better looking bars than those.
Well, that's when you can start looking at the NXT bars. Those NXT bars are great. I mean, a WCW bar, I don't get it, man. We really got to fuck with this Eric Bischoff bastard.
That's what I've been trying to do.
I played 3 cards against him last week.
I played 1.
So I made $128,000, and I
played 1 against him, and then he plays 1 against you.
I know. I got 43,000 fans, so nice little progression. Ooh, Charlotte Flair and Nikita Lyons work really well as a team together. I didn't suspect that, but I'll take it.
That. I'm going to assume I lost fans here. Nope, 23. Okay, I'm okay with that. All right, I got some money.
Eric is perfect for tables matches.
Well, I mean, they're big guys. I mean, all they do on WWE nowadays
have tables matches.
Yeah. Darren Mason coming in saying, "What's up, everybody? We're playing some WWE 2K23. What is up with you?" Now, that is the question.
But WCW still killing it. $150,000.
I think WCW's in the lead.
I think they're going to be in the lead. NXT picks up a free advertising booking for completing their commissioner goal. Raw special promotion. That's not good for me. Oh, that's not good for me. But Eric Bischoff is now at the top of the ratings. He's 19,000 ahead of you at 3509.
You know what? If I had some more money, we would have been fine there.
Yeah. You're at 3490 and I'm at 3443.
Yeah. Okay. Gentleman's agreement. We mess with Bischoff now.
Yeah. We've been messing with Bischoff.
I know.
I was gonna say I don't remember the last time I played a card on you.
No, that's true. But I mean, I think Now, I think for a clippable moment, yes, I'm creating a term now. Clippable moment. We mess with Bischoff now.
All right. Bailey wants to wipe that smug look off Nikita's face. That's fine. I don't mind having Bailey and Nikita in matches. Do not book my most popular giant. Whom is that? That would be... Oh, Veer. Okay. Cool. We do that. We do that. We do that. All right. And the first thing we do then is a call-out promo for Jey Uso. We are going to go ahead and try to get a tag team rivalry started inside of a steel cage with the Creeds taking on Massey and Mansoor. So I'm taking a risk on this one because the specialties don't line up. The Creeds are bruisers. Massey and Mansoor are a giant and a cruiser. But I'm hoping that the tag chemistry will be enough to make these matches good. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think that being a title match, that being a gimmick match, plus you have two actual tag teams. And didn't you not say that if you actually book tag teams that like in real life, like it will help you? So
supposedly, it's supposed to work that way, but it doesn't always work that way.
I mean, you just got to throw something up in the air and hope that it flies.
Yeah. You got Tiffany Stratton and Cleverella here. Going to give Bailey and Nikita the main event. And in here, we're finally going to get the match. The Red Flame versus Clay Courtman. The Red Flame is my embodiment in this video game.
I was going to say, you should do some GM interference to help the Red Flame win.
Red Flame. I have a card for that. I don't have a card for that. All right. Injury rehab. I don't need that. Real steel.
That's easy.
It's fine.
I mean,
I don't care. If I piss off Clay Courtman, it ain't no big deal. You think I should try to get Bruno back?
Like you. Yeah, do it.
Is 40 stamina? No. I'm going to take a page out of Parish's book, and I'm going to go ahead and sign Eddie Guerrero. And you know what I'm going to do with him?
Promos?
Advertising promo.
Hey,
but I'm also
not only is it good, but hypothetically, if you're using them and they got a low stamina, that helps too.
Yeah. Rivalry on cooldown.
I just wanted to see if I could get a Trish Rhea feud going because one, I'd actually want to see that in real life and in a video game.
Yeah. All right. Do I want to go crazy with this?
The answer is yes.
Tables. Backstage brawl. All right, let's throw some money away. Let's do a backstage brawl. All right. I think this will work. Logistics are booked. Pre-match physio. Does anybody else have any issues I need to address? No, just Bailey and Nikita, which I'm doing. All right.
Now I have a question for you.
Yeah, shoot.
As Hattie says, ooh, cage match.
Yes.
I believe that as well as Damage Control is doing, because I do think they're doing well.
Mm-hmm.
So, before I get to that, I just think for whatever reason there's not enough light on Io as a champion, but at the same time, I feel Becky Bailey could be doing a little bit more too. What do you think about that?
So, I think that they have a feud they want to do, Io and Asuka. But Asuka apparently was given some time off post SummerSlam. So they kind of had, or not post SummerSlam. Yeah, SummerSlam when the match happened. So they had to kind of give it a little bit of time and a wait. I think it'll be fine. I think that they're going to go back to focusing on her in a while. I wish Bayley could get a little bit more of a positive spin, but she's done a fantastic job this year getting Io to the mountaintop to the point where they can put Money in the Bank on Io, let her cash in successfully, and become the new undisputed women's champion over on SmackDown. I think it's great. I think Damage Control has done a fantastic job. And we saw today on the Newswire that Dakota Kai is telling people that she's not going to be back till 2024. But I've heard rumors from a friend of ours who says that she should be back in time for the Royal Rumble, which again would be January 2024. But, you know, I just wanted to throw that one out there. You know which friend I'm talking about. But he's not reporting it, so I'm not talking about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I do.
You do.
Actually, hold on. I can play that before PLE. Never mind. 2 of those. That's nice. I do have a lot of like FU cards.
Yeah. You could play This Is War on him. You haven't done it yet. Knock out 3 of his people.
I'll do that right before.
Now remember, it cannot be done the week before a pay-per-view. So
but right before the final week before pay-per-view.
All right. I'll remind you next week to play it.
Well, no, I'll have to do
the next show. The next one. Yeah.
What is it?
Because week 13 is the last week you get to play it. Chris Best saying Dakota. I can't wait till Dakota Kai gets back in the ring. Absolutely, I think it's going to be very fun to have her back. So, just a wait and see on her at this point. It's a tough injury to heal from. She says she's doing good, but she's not running and not jumping supposedly. So, we'll get back to it. Hattie says it's going to be a good match. 2 different types of fighters is always interesting to see how they will handle the different styles. Yeah, but the game, the algorithm. The way the game does things is that they want, if you're booking a fighter, they want you to put the fighter against a bruiser, and they want you to put a giant against a cruiser. And when you don't do that, sometimes the game penalizes you. So unfortunately, as much as fun as it is to have those different styles, it doesn't always do well with the numbers. Perish, is there something in there that you can still buy? Oh, you never bought the extra pyro. That's why.
I have not a lot of money yet.
Oh. Is it going to be another big advertising week for you? Are you running the big stadium?
Yeah, I'm choosing not to.
Well, that's where your money problem's coming from. You need to run the big stadium. There's a huge money difference.
But I also get 40,000 extra by not doing it. So sometimes you kind of have to play a little bit of a.
All right. Not my show.
Actually, I need feuds, so we can do this. All right. Okay. I think I got an idea here.
All right, what we got? Tell it to me. What you got? Talk to me.
We're gonna go back to the tag team titles here.
All right. If you can find a specialty match that you can run, just a tables match.
Okay, maybe I'm not. But I am gonna do.
Chris Best, how is your stuff going? I think you play Universe mode, right? You said you're not a big GM mode fan, right? But I think you play the Universe mode a little more than we do. Perish, maybe that's something me and you do at some point as a special episode at some point. Is we do some universe mode.
I mean, that could be done. That could be done. Ooh, that's an issue.
Oh, what's the issue?
There are too many heel women.
Oh, sounds like you need to do a role change.
Maybe.
Keep an eye on your contract weeks too, for any of these people who might be running out.
Oh, trust me, I am.
All right. Because with your money problems, the last thing you need is for that to hit you. Like John Cena's got 2 weeks. Still hurts to see Bray Wyatt in there, man.
I know. No, I want that. That's why John Cena right now is just gonna do
the advertising machine that is John Cena.
You got it though. Until I can get one of those cards where I can just go, yay, you stay for free. That's kind of what I'm rolling now. Okay.
Chris Betts says Nakamura just won Money in the Bank. I haven't decided when he's going to cash in. Ooh, Nakamura Money in the Bank. Talk to me. I like that. Perish, what did you think of the Nakamura Seth Rollins match at Payback?
I thought it was a great match. I just was very confused on why they went that direction without at least a tease from Damian Priest. I know we got one on Monday night with Priest and Rio watching from afar on the monitor. But if you remember back when Randy Orton was Money in the Bank, and he would always go to the ring and just remind you that he's Money in the Bank, and sometimes he would leave. That's all I'd want. Just have after Seth wins, just have him look to the entrance, and you just see Damian Priest stand there, and that's when you can have Nakamura attack him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then you're just keeping that in, so I don't know.
Chris Best also says that he's going ahead and in the process of building his own federation with all of his own characters in his own show. Very, very nice. I know our friend Mark Talks Wrestling is in the process of trying to get some of the our local establishment people made up in the game to go ahead and have some fun. Perish, just to let you know, you are currently overbooked.
Yeah, I know.
If you book anything, even a normal match.
Yeah, I know.
All right, just making sure. Hattie says, make the numbers smarter. I agree. I wish the numbers weren't dumb. You can save $5,000 with that tables match down there in the main event.
Yeah. I'm going to just worry about all of that after.
I hear you.
I was in a zone, and then I completely got sidetracked.
Yeah, we started talking, and you got sidetracked. I apologize.
Oh,
I need to just let you book. This would be what Prince Pretty would used to call a prove yourself match, where he goes ahead and throws 3 or 4 people in a match together and tells them to prove themselves, right, Perish?
I just want to see what these girls can do. Maybe something will arise, maybe something not. Well, that's why. I didn't want a charity promo.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I wasn't sure if you wanted a charity promo. Trying to turn her heel, or are you trying to do advertising?
I'm going to trying to turn her baby because it's free. I'll just do
Okay.
advertise for now. I do want to turn her baby face, though. I do need somebody to call out my champion, but I don't have any heels.
What about Giovanni?
So I forgot about him, and I just extended him too.
There you go. I mean, he's not the
But I
greatest
don't want
pinball in
him
the
doing
world.
that. That's why I want
Yeah.
Cam doing it.
I hear you.
Why can't they just put the guys where I want them to be, you know? Now,
One backstage. I don't think you'll be able to book that. I don't think you'll be able to book that one, Perish.
Hold on.
I don't think you got enough cards to make you have enough money to book a backstage brawl. Perish, the backstage brawl costs you $90,000 and you only have 138 total.
Yes, I know. I'm aware of this. I'm looking at if I can do something else before I go.
I got you.
It's a good tip. Oh, yeah.
So you can make Bischoff if you think Bischoff's going to have to buy talent. So what I would do with good talent is I would play good talent on the same week that you're going to do your This Is War.
A PLE. Yeah, but
you could do it on a premium live event. But I was thinking if you're going to make 3 of his people unavailable,
what do I get out of this?
and then boom, you hit him. All right, here we go. NXT. Steel cage match to start the show between the Creeds and Massey and Mansoir. Maximum male models. And the Creeds retain. 3.5 stars. Level 1 rivalry. I was hoping the steel cage would bump it to a 2, but at least it's a rivalry. That's good. Jey Uso calls out Veer Mahan, moves it to a level 4. So now I don't have to book that match until the pay-per-view now. So I can let those guys rest. Oh, I have to play the match or simulate the match. So I'm going to have to simulate, unfortunately. But when we do watch a match, we're going to each watch one of our matches later on tonight in the 4th match. I'm going to make sure I watch a Red Flame match. Ooh, oh, doll. That's not good. That's not good, boys. Come on.
But you do get a rivalry.
I do get a rivalry. Well, I had the rivalry from last week, but I got the rivalry continued, which is nice. Clubberella and Tiffany Stratton here. We got some mid-50s popularity ladies. Clubberella gets the win. Mediocre match, but it moves to level 2. It's all building for that pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to make sure I get to that pay-per-view here. And here we go. Main event. My double champ, the champ, Nikita Lyons. Women's tag team champion, women's champion, Nikita Lyons taking on Bayley. Bayley requested this match. It's a backstage brawl. Bayley gets the win. 4 stars, and it starts a singles rivalry, which is always nice. There we go. I'll take it.
In our opener, we got Bray Wyatt against Austin Theory.
Bray Wyatt gets the win. Ooh,
in the Eater Worlds. Yeah, that sucks.
All right, tag team match.
John, we got tag team titles. Probably should open up with this one.
Probably. The Good Brothers with a win. 3 stars. Level 4 rivalry.
That's what I wanted.
There you go. 11,000 from Bianca.
With no change.
Ladies
now, for fun, who do you think wins?
Ivy Nile.
All right, I'm going to go with Kaden Carter.
Trish Stratus. We should have known better. Thank you, Trish.
Not
2 stars.
Stratus. I didn't even want that at all.
Everybody started a rivalry in that, and Perish was like, oh, that's not good. Cody Rhodes gets his rivalry going.
I wanted Zelina and one of the baby faces to the left of Trish.
Well, they did. Kaden Carter. And Damian Priest gets the win.
No.
3.5 stars. And the rivalry goes up to level 2. Not bad. It's better than what they had last week.
Yeah, but it was Stratus and Nile in the or was it a tag team?
It was a fatal 4-way, so there's 2 sets of feuds that got born in that one.
No, but like the feud, wasn't it not just Stratus and Nile?
Nope, there's double feuds. So Carter and Zelina have a feud, perfect. And Nile and Stratus have a feud as well.
Zelina and Carter, so that's perfect.
Yep. So you did good. All of your stuff did feuds. If you had a feud going in it, it all worked for you this week.
See, if I just move that opener mid card, I would have been fine.
I didn't have the greatest mid cards, but I had a good main and I had a good opener. And of course, that bastard Eric Bischoff. Jerry Lawler versus The Undertaker. Jinder Mahal is the WCW champion.
Interesting.
Massey is a natural at steel cage matches, so that's good. Holy crap, Cabarella finally won a match. 35,000 fans this week. Not a ton, but a little bit. 35,000 fans, $44,000. But that, you know what? I had a backstage brawl on this week's show to make any money is a positive. So I'm happy with that. Raw got 23,000 fans, so I'm creeping back in there. But look at that. Look at that ching-ching. That dinero.
Yeah.
210,000. Boom. Now you're back in with me. Now you can stop pussyfooting around on these shows and get in there.
I mean, it's nice.
47,000 fans. Another $150,000. Bischoff is cheating somehow. NXT gets a pre-match physio. No cards for Raw. That gap is tightening, Perish. 35-13 for you, 34-88 for me. But
yeah, but now that I have money, it's a good thing.
It is.
That's kind of what I needed. I needed money.
Here we go, Chicago, Illinois. We are in.
Get some rough.
Now remember, Perish, this is the week that you wanted to play This Is War against Mr. Bischoff.
Yeah, I know.
Trish wants the $145,000 to stay. Oi. Can you afford that?
So what I'm not going to... That's what I'm doing, but I might see if there is a contract thing and then just do it anyway and save my money. I mean,
there you go. See what we can do.
And then I know John Cena's in the same boat.
Yeah. Only $60K though for John Cena. Ooh, and you lowball too. Oh, nope. You're gonna have to get to 60 if you want to keep him. Is he gonna do it?
I'm gonna do the same thing.
All right. Montez Ford can't wait to perform in front of his friends and family. Ooh, what's going on here?
I mean,
LA Knight wants you to thank him with $50,000. You say yeah or nah. Nah. No favors here. Nah. Major decrease to his morale. Uh-oh.
Whatever. Of course, I can't get a freaking...
No contract
every week. Contract negotiations. Except for the one damn week I need it.
No money, no contract negotiations. It's all bad for Perish. Perish finds his fixed match power card. Very nice.
Yeah, it's a very low.
It's a useful one.
Cost.
Just in case you need it.
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining us tonight. I greatly appreciate it. Keep talking in the chat. Tell us what we're doing right. Tell us what we're doing wrong. Tell us what's on your mind, people. What's on in the world of wrestling that you want to talk about? We had another fantastic NXT last night. Becky Lynch coming to NXT proper. It's going to be a whole bunch of fun. Hopefully she loses to Tiffany Stratton for a variety of reasons. You do realize Cody has a 24 stamina, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I also do realize Giovanni's really good at Extreme Rules matches, and well, I got to make a play. I just have to.
There you go. Go for it.
I don't want that. There we go. Come on, let me. There we go. There we go.
And I know some of us are younger fans, but for all of us that are older fans, we do want to go ahead and pay our respects. Rest in peace, Adnan Al-Kazi, better known to the WWE fans in the old days. General Adnan has passed away, unfortunately, at the age of 84. Fantastic career. I remember growing up and General Adnan being at odds with Sergeant Slaughter when I was a kid. So, it's not been a good week, good month to be in the wrestling world. And we lost Terry Funk. We lost Bray Wyatt. We lost Bob Barker. And now General Adnan. Oh, wow. Big news from Becky Lynch to pass along via her own personal social media. I'm sorry to all the fans of Hyderabad, India, for this the spectacular that was going to be taking place. Becky Lynch has unfortunately not been allowed to board her plane to India, as she had a tear in her passport, and the people at Qatar Airways would not allow her on the plane. That's a damn shame. Unfortunately, Becky Lynch will not be appearing at the Superstar Spectacle in India. Hopefully, they can get there again another time. And
okay. Oh, what are you doing, Triple H? You told me about these. What am I missing here?
Ensure that your least popular available specialist.
Which?
Manage roster.
Yeah. No, I hit
Bobby Marquis.
Oh, it's
Bobby Marquis.
Well, then this is easy.
Bam, Commissioner Golmet. I know it sounds kind of silly. Like I said, I'm reading it directly from her own personal social media account. It is her verified Becky Lynch WWE account. I feel like that's a pretty darn good first-hand source. What do you think, Perish? Becky Lynch, the actual talent herself.
I was gonna mention that too, but it was right in the time I'm doing this, so I was getting
it's all good.
Too comfortable. But yeah, so okay, so
we're gonna cut some charity promos this week now that we've cut our advertising promos and got our money.
No.
Ashton says that Astrid says that my brother, who works at the airport, for those that don't know, it's a little inside baseball, saw Imperium and Riddle at the airport today. He didn't realize they were headed to the India show. Yep. Those are the Florida crew that be part of the Florida crew that's headed over there. They'll also be seeing the likes of John Cena. Announced today, Rhea Ripley is going to be taking on Natalya for that Indian crowd, so that'll be a nice match for them to watch. Lord knows we've all seen it a bunch of times, so nice that they get to see it for once. But yeah, unfortunately, we will not be able to get any video of the Superstar Spectacle. We won't be able to watch it anywhere. Because apparently it's going to be strictly a house show for the Indian market. Which again is another unfortunate thing. I would have liked that to have been a network exclusive or something like that. Triple H, I'm a little concerned that you're falling off the pace of WCW. You need to do better. Maybe. Ooh, I get a Legend Whisperer card. Thank you, Triple H.
Oh, now who's getting the special favors?
I got one Legend Whisperer card. I didn't get $700,000 from him.
You've got a few this season. Don't lie.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He always that's what he does everything. He always helps the person who's in last, because he did it with me last season. And he's doing it with you. So,
all right, I can get superstar training if I can schedule a run-in on my most popular available star. That's gonna have to be. Ooh, it's not Carmelo. It is Kevin Owens, who is the new NXT champion. All right,
so there you go.
That means in our main event tonight, Kevin Owens will take on Trick Williams, and there'll be a run-in. You know what? No,
I was going to say you want Trick Williams to run in.
I do. Trick Willie. Then make sure we get that title on the line. See if we can get that title back on Carmelo Hayes. All right, that's Commissioner goal achieved. Now let's go look at these legends. Is there anybody in here that I could use?
I mean, what?
Here comes the money.
Why? I don't think I'd watch it.
Oh, the Superstar Spectacle? I might.
Yeah, like what? Like, do we need another Rhea and Natty match?
No, not really.
We can get a permanent Otis.
I could. Blair Davenport sitting around here at 80 grand. Damon Kemp. I'd get Becky Lynch back.
Maybe not the worst idea.
Let's see. How's my roster looking? It's not too bad. All right, so
you do have a pretty decent sized roster, though.
I do. I know Triple H wants me to use the card, but I don't think I need to just yet, to be honest. All right, let's do a fatal 4-way women's match. What do we got on here? I kind of watch it because it's a different venue, different crowd. As you guys know, I'm a fan of that kind of. Like I said, it's the only reason why I watch the Saudi shows is because I like the different crowd and the different environment and atmosphere. I don't watch the Saudi shows because I want to see them. To give the Saudis money, like that's a bad thing. But you know, it is what it is.
I mean, we also watched the last Saudi show because Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were both on it too.
That's true, and Sami Zayn being there is
that was a huge
milestone. Like, for everybody who says WWE's not changing anything there, they may not be changing things, but the Saudi people, the people running the government, are allowing things to happen that they don't normally do. Yes, it's propaganda. Yes, it's blood money. But you know what? They had Sami Zayn there, a man from Syria, in Saudi Arabia on a big stage. Very, very nice. They're putting women on that stage as well. So they're making some movement there. All right, we're going to put that
here. And here's the thing. If Sami Zayn didn't truly believe in the reason why, like, he was allowed on the show, he still wouldn't have gone.
Oh, absolutely.
He was 100% supportive of the reason why. So when people are saying stuff on like social media about like this or that about like the Saudi Arabia, this is someone who has gone out of their way to say, nope, not doing it forever, until you saw something where something changed, something happened that made him say, yes, I'm going to do this time. And if
the
he
great thing
believes
is,
it, you have to think that it's something important that did change.
Yeah, and you also got to remember, he got the opportunity as a a Syrian Muslim to be able to go to Mecca and be able to, and, Islam, Christianity, say what you want. For anybody who's Islamic, to be able to have the opportunity to be in Mecca and to be able to pray there and to have that moment is a special moment for him. For him to be able to have that moment and have it documented so he can go back and watch it later to remember this special moment that he got because of WWE, because of the strides they've made there. It's not all bad.
Yeah. And not
all good.
Even Mustafa Ali had that opportunity, and just to say, like, it with him saying, like, I get to do this, and there's like all these people look like me, and he's like, I now get to like be a part of something big where I see people who look like me. Like that was very big for him too, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a great moment for him. The Shouty shows have done some good. They've done something good.
I do wish WWE does a next one of those network shows in Australia. I want to see them do some down there.
I would love for them to go back to Australia.
Especially with all your Aussie talent that you do have, like Rhea Ripley for one. Like
Rhea, Grayson.
Yeah.
Indy Hartwell. Okay.
Bronson as well.
Bronson Reed, yeah. Ashley Bizarro is definitely correct. Bronson Reed. Wonderful Australian talent. Oh, all right. I think I'm good.
Are you going to play anything on Bischoff?
I just did. I played something that made his power cards twice as expensive.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Duke Hudson, yeah. Duke Hudson, another one.
Yeah, but like he's not going to go there for if it's like a main roster show, most likely.
They brought Indusher to the India show. Yeah, Indusher would have, yeah, but they would have been challenging for the tag team titles on that show too. Had Sammy and Kevin not dropped the ball and lost to the Judgment Day.
But again, they are main roster talent now.
Yeah, to an extent, yeah. All right, but we got a 4-star match in the steel cage between the tag teams and new tag team champions.
But nothing to the feud.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Bailey calls out Nikita, grows to level 2. We got double feuds in this match between Carolina Reaper and Charlotte and Tiffany Stratton and Clubberella. So putting it in a fatal 4-way. Hopefully I can make both of them work at the same time.
Carolina Reaper. I hope she wins.
Gets the big win. 3-star.
Come on, I predicted that one.
Flair and Reaper goes to level 2. Unfortunately, nothing happens for Clubberella versus Tiffany Stratton. 4,500 fans from Beth Spartan's excellent promo. There we go. And you know what? We're not going to watch the whole match, but I do want you guys all to see this. So we're going to spectate the entrance, solely the entrance of the Red Flame.
You know, we can watch the match if you want.
Oh, I really don't want to.
I'm kind of curious now.
All right, we'll watch the match.
How can you not be a little curious on what this match is?
Because I've already seen it. I've already seen Woods and Breeze. It's taking a bit to load this time, but here we go. We're getting close.
Yep, we are good.
There we go. So here we are. My spirit animal, the Red Flame, coming to the ring in Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah.
Again, no music because copyrights. Look at this dude. Look at homeboy. I need to get that mask so that I can cosplay as this guy on the season finale.
We just need like Bobby to like make that happen. In terms of a graphic. I'll see what I can do as well.
There he is. Look at homeboy. He a big beefy boy. He's gonna be a big man slapping some little man meat.
Man, he made a little tiny fire look like an inferno with that gear.
He did. All right, and then we got Clay Cortman.
I'm kind of curious what his entrance is. Very generic.
Generic douchebag number 2. Who is that? Who is that? I know that entrance with the leg up and the pow. Who was that?
Is that not Batista?
No, maybe a little bit. I don't know. A little bit.
Like he doesn't do
Goldberg.
Yeah.
Oh, I know who it is. It's T-Bar.
Yeah.
It's our boy Dijak. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was the grabbing of the ropes with the hands and the way he grabbed the ropes.
Yeah,
that's Dijak. Yep.
Yeah.
I've seen Dijak do that way too many times live to not realize that that's Jonathan Dijak. Look at that. You can't run into the Red Flame, boy. What are you, crazy? Try to run into the Red Flame.
But the court man can DDT him. Apparently, these guys are a big fan of just getting out of the ring and coming back in, though.
Well, you got to try to. It's a specialty match. Don't forget that. This is a TLC match.
Oh, I'm not. The art of being special, it has not been done.
Oh, that ladder fell on top of me real hard.
So if Astrid's Wendy Chu, you're the Red Flame. Interesting. This Cortman guy, no wonder why his promos don't ever get anything.
I know. Look at that! Look at that move by me, though. Swinging.
They call that an. Yeah. Well, it wasn't a swing, just a jumping.
Look at that. Get Cortman out of the ring. You want to watch Homeboy climb the ladder?
No.
Ready to watch Homeboy climb this ladder? Here we go.
Back in? I don't think so.
Like me, his pants don't fit quite right.
Oh. The worst thing is
here we go. Chokeslam? Chokeslam, come on. No. Come on, Cortman. Cortman, you suck. No, Cortman. No chokeslam from you. There we go. Good job, Flamey. Get him, Flame.
Oh
no! He's fallen, and I don't know if he can get back up again.
Oh, I think he'll be fine.
Hopefully. But will he be fine in time? Yes. Oh, yes, he will. Thank God.
In the words of his inspiration, the Kool-Aid guy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There we go. All right, here we go. Come on. 3. No, almost 4. Come on. 4. One more. 5. Aha! I am the victor. Red Flame with a big TLC win here.
Cortman's Clay, you suck.
How many stars? How many stars do we think? 4 stars? 5 stars? 4 stars? 5 stars?
I'll give it 2. Oh, look at that call!
Game gave it 2 as well. I tried.
I mean, they didn't have a good last match either.
I know. Eddie Guerrero, $11,000 for no popularity. Fantastic. And here we are in the main event. Kevin Owens versus Carmelo Hayes. Kevin keeps the title. 4-star match, though. And it doesn't further Trick versus Kevin.
Aren't they at a level 4? Or are they at a level
No, level 3. 3. AJ and Carmelo are at a level 4.
Yeah.
It's
All
fine. I
right.
can
Open
blow
up the Street Profits. Going up against the Good Brothers for the tag team titles in a TLC match.
There we go.
As my controller will not do anything now.
All right. I will go ahead and simulate it for right now. Well, I did that. I wasn't sure. I don't want to take too long. So 4.5 stars, though. I'm going to go ahead and run through this card for you.
Hold on. Before you do, I'm trying to test something.
Right.
Yeah,
Are you still in the game?
I'm still in the game.
All right. John Cena got you about $13,000. Austin Theory gets the big win over Marquis. Level 1.
Yeah. I cared more about the feud though, and
it did.
The Marquis.
It worked.
Yeah.
Ooh, Bianca Belair goes down 6 popularity, but gets you $12,000.
Yeah.
Trish Stratus on her last week goes ahead and does like all my talent and goes ahead and wins on her last week on the show.
Well, I had to end the rivalry though.
Yeah. You didn't have to.
Yeah.
Could have let it
be. I
did.
I wasn't keeping
Edge. And here we go in your main event: Cody Rhodes versus Giovanni Vinci. You simulate
in an Extreme Rules match. By the way.
Cody's out 4 whole weeks, buddy. Ooh, that's not good. But 4-star match for new WWE champion Giovanni Vinci.
Yeah, but now you want to see what Cody does when he comes back.
Hopefully. So Raw had probably a better show than me this week.
I told you I had to take a shot today. With the show. I had to take a shot.
Oh, hold on. Let's go back to check out your stuff. So rivalry goes up. Rivalry completes. Cody's out 4 weeks. No rivalry change. Rivalry goes to level 4.
Yeah, but now I can just have Giovanni Vinci just be on the sidelines calling him out. Keeping that rivalry hot.
Yeah. 47,000 fans for me with an increase of $96,000. So still making that money. Still making that money. We got Raw this week. 35,000 fans. There you go. Staying keeping pace. $117,000. There you go. Nothing great here on the thing.
Nope.
50,000 fans for WCW because somehow, of course. $140,000 because, of course. Oh. NXT gets superstar training for completing the commissioner goal. You get a coast to coast for completing your commissioner goal.
I don't care about those.
And here we go. So it's about 16,000 fans between me and you. And 50,000 fans between you and Bischoff.
Yeah.
Last week in tonight's show, I want to thank you for joining us on this extended episode as we go through the 4 weeks heading into the Survivor Series. We got Clubberella. NXT's making waves, and she wants $50,000. No, thank you. Major decrease. Not happy. AJ is excited to be at the PLE, and as long as nothing goes wrong, you will be there, my friend. Oh, my tag team champions are apparently taking a rest this week, so I can get a contract negotiation too.
I need one of those trips. Why are you being such a Hunter Hearst douchebag to me?
Oh, I'm getting close to that 4 million fan mark to go ahead and get another trophy here.
Yeah, I really gotta look at those.
I got to get one of these for finishing first place. Hopefully I can get that this season. Oh, contract negotiation. Going to hit Eric Bischoff with a double cost for next week. Going to go ahead and hit Eric Bischoff with a veto star for next week. Going to go ahead and hit Eric Bischoff with a veto champ for next week. And you know what? Just for fun, we're going to veto a random superstar from Eric Bischoff for next week. So, I've done my part to take my shots at Mr. Bischoff. It's a lot of collateral that I just wasted on him.
Well, I did a few for last week.
I'm just saying, yeah. Just so you know.
I'm just surprised that I hit him with something and he's not coming at you, because that seemed to be the storyline going.
Power cards. Legend Whisperer. Scott Steiner. So I got Big Papa Pump coming in here, Scott Steiner. And I want him to feud with Finn Balor. That's fine. That's fine. I will roll change Finn Balor. And I will do a call out. Here. And here I need to do a Fatal 4-Way again to try to push some of these rivalries. Carolina Reaper and Charlotte Flair needs to go up. Clubberella and Stratton needs to go up. Ladies are going to get put in a steel cage. Here I need Kevin Owens and Trick Williams for the World Championship in the opening match. Nothing special. I'm going to put in a Falls Count Anywhere match, the Red Flame versus Clay Corbin. Got to build that feud right there, baby. And 4-4-4-2. This one I can't push this week. That's fine. Randy Orton versus... No. There we go. Versus Julius Creed. At the women main event, we got a call out here to get this rivalry up. Start a new rivalry here. That all looks good. Do we have enough money to put on the show I want? We do. Don't need any new power cards. Let's make this a last man standing match. That way I can put a card on it.
You know, here's another thing I would like to see.
Mm-hmm.
I would like the game to give you an option. What it would cost somebody for 5 weeks, 10 weeks, and for permanent, and you have the option.
So do all
That
of them.
would be.
That would be nice.
Oh, we've just brought a new physical trainer staff. He wants to sports.
Oh, there you go. You get a freebie.
Yeah.
There you go. You're going to get a freebie. Who's he going to work with? Who's going to have the week off this week?
You're gonna have to hit A for me.
All right.
I
may have to book your show for you. Rhea Ripley and Seth Rollins for $30,000. You can pay $30 to have them both. You can do one of them for free.
Yeah. Do both.
Do both for $30K.
Yeah.
This is a solid deal. My superstars are beat. I'll take them long enough to train both Rhea and Rollins. All right, I'll let the people up top know that you'll be taking him. Rhea's had enough crap working on Raw, though. Oh, you're back in?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, you gave Rhea the $100,000.
Yeah, I need Rhea.
Then you should stop injuring her.
That's why I gave her a sports trainer. See? No freaking contract negotiation.
Ooh, but you got another special promotion just sitting there, though.
I know, but I don't have a lot of money to waste on that stuff.
The big pump sometimes if you play it on the right week. Remember to join us next Wednesday as we play Survivor Series. It's going to be a big pay-per-view level to show. We're going to have some fun. We'll watch a couple matches as we always do on the pay-per-view shows. So make sure you go ahead and join us next week for that. We got Perish in here booking his last show of the show. This will be the last thing we book this show. And then we'll take a look-see at the emails for the first player going into the pay-per-view. Hopefully everybody's signed on long enough.
I mean, that'd be nice. 3.
You got that great tag feud of Gunther and Bobby Marquis against Edge and The Rock.
I don't care about that.
Did you hear that, Bobby Marquis? Bobby Munson, did you hear that? He doesn't care about you. He just said it.
Sure. It'll help.
Will it, though? Will it help?
It can't hurt that much.
Are you going to be able to do your what's your objective this week?
I don't know. I was gonna just do that and see what I did.
Oh, Russian Tag Team Champions. You're already doing it. What do you get for it? Anything good?
Hold on. Can I get some interference by somebody? No. All right.
Ooh, you are going to go ahead and pick up that special promotion.
Hold on, I gotta do quick math here. That's 42. That's 60. I think I'm over.
Let me see. Hold on.
Over. Well, that's 42, and then given the 22, so that's 60. Yeah, I'm over a little bit. I'm over 20.
Yeah, 19,174 is what you would need to cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're way under now. You'll be fine. You can probably spend about 20,000 now.
How much do I have there? 35? Yeah, no. Really wish I got a contract. Drips. Need a contract. Want to keep Edge. It's kind of something I'm looking for. Ah, fuck. I forgot to do something. Sorry for cursing. I
It's
apologize
fine.
for that.
I didn't know we had a no cursing policy on this show.
I know. I'm trying to watch myself.
Getting ready for the baby to come and watching yourself around the baby.
Not so much that, because obviously, for the first little while, not going to be able to pick up the words, right?
Yeah.
It's more so you're putting out content. Baby might watch it down the road. Kind of want to start making myself be perceived a little bit more of a normal person, not me.
We got a 4-star opener here. We're moving up the rivalry between Trick Williams and Kevin Owens. That's nice. Scott Steiner cuts an excellent promo with Finn Balor and starts a new rivalry. That's fantastic. We got Julius
Do you
Creed.
think he said? I was going to say, do you think he had Steiner math?
No Steiner math just yet. It's only Finn Balor. Finn Balor flips himself to a babyface to be able to have that good feud. We got a last man standing match between the Red Flame and Clay Cortman. I think I remember to play the card.
Do you think that promo? Do you think that promo?
I definitely played the card.
Had you switched?
No, I think the promo.
No.
Was excellent.
But he's cutting it on the same type of person, right?
I think it's fine.
I'd be curious if.
I mean, it said it was an excellent promo. It doesn't get any better than excellent, so is what it is. 3.5 stars for Clay Cortman and the Red Flame here. Is there one better?
I don't know. I'm just thinking would you get more money or whatever?
No, because it's only a call out. They did a call out or role change. No advertising, nothing like that.
Oh,
all right.
Sorry.
So we got Charlotte Flair versus Reaper versus Tiffany Stratton versus Clubberella. This time we've put them inside of a salad steel cage. What we got? Who comes out on top? Reaper just keeps rolling in those wins. 4 stars. Stratton and Clubberella go to 4. Reaper and Flair go to a 4. Yes, everything worked in that one. Yes. My pay-per-view is going to be a banger. Oof. That worked out. Okay.
All right. Now, because I don't know what I'm doing with these four ladies, they're in a tag team match for the tag team titles. We got Zelina Vega, Queen Zelina with Bianca Belair. We got the EST and the Queen. So we got the Queen ST. That's what I'm dubbing them. Against Kaden Carter and Ivy Nile. So we got yeah, we'll just simulate that one because I don't have a good name for them. But they win the titles. And they
And it's level 2. Level 2. It's instantly level 2 too, from 0 to 2.
Mediocre. Okay, you did nothing for the feud. You dorks. All right.
We got Piper Niven here calling out. There we go. 2.5 stars.
Oh my god.
Slightly better than your opener. But it does something for the feud.
Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that match would have been?
2,500 fans.
That's Theory and LA Knight.
Yeah. Austin Theory gets the big win. A-Town down. 1.5 stars. No rivalry.
I did not want a rivalry in that match. I was hoping to do something else. I just couldn't. But yeah, The Rock and Gunther. This should be something.
It should.
Yeah.
It's 1.5. It's definitely something. Oh,
Gunther and The Rock.
1.5 stars. I'd love to see what match they have that's 1.5 stars.
Screw you, Dwayne.
Randy versus Julius didn't work out the way I wanted it to. It's all Astrid's fault, obviously. But the rest of my show had a great build. I have an amazing booking. Level 4 feud, level 3 feud, level 4 feud, 4 feud. I've got a bunch of good stuff going into the pay-per-view. As Perish says, we got a 2 here. We got nothing here. We got a 2 here. We got a 2 here. Nothing here. Let's see what it was. Performance. It's all performance somehow. Can't imagine. Oh, it's a stale rivalry from Edge and Gunther. That's why.
Yeah, but still 1.5 stars?
I'm just trying to find you. I'm trying to find you something. I have no idea why this is so bad.
The roll is 5. Popularity is 3.5. And then you muster up 1.
And they both want to do it. And they both want to do it because Rock goes up to, has double morale bonus, and Gunther has a morale bonus. So it's nothing like that. Tyler Bate is the new WCW champion. Oh, who's out? MVP's out 4 weeks. That's nice.
I mean,
all right. Tonight's NXT was amazing. It absolutely was. 44,000 fans. $98,000.
I can't wait to be in third place now.
$35.80 for NXT with a $424,000 budget. 18,000 fans for you. $76,000. But Ivy Nile and Caden Carter work great together as a tag team. $44,000 for Eric Bischoff. $175,000. Raw gets a free arena booking for next week. That'll help you out.
Give me a contract.
I get contract negotiation 2, baby, 2. And here we go. I have come back. I am in second place. I am 70,000.
Triple H, I hope you choke on water. Like
there we go.
One, I knew I was gonna. I knew I was going in third. I even said that.
Yeah.
But how the hell does Rock and Gunther go with 1.5 stars? Seriously, that makes no sense.
Do you want a full screen event about this?
No.
All right. We're here at Survivor Series. All right. Let's see how bad a shape you're in. Edge wants a new contract.
Yeah, and I'd be able to give it to him trips if he gave me a contract negotiation.
Will he take the low ball? Will he do it? Ah, he'll take it. You're back in business. Edge is still here. Good old Atlanta. All right, Austin Theory wants to be on the show tonight.
No, then why don't you do something in your matches?
Oh, LA Knight, things aren't working out at Raw. I'm ready to tear up my contract and move on. And you refuse to pay my loyalty bonus? He wants $100,000 or nothing. Oh, and you gave it to him.
I got free
arena
booking.
All right. Do not book your most popular bruiser. What do you get for that?
This?
No, the arena book, the commissioner goal.
Yeah, no. What are
you
you doing?
You're close to getting that one. I'm just seeing how close you are to some of this stuff. I want to see what this is.
I know, and I was going to do it.
I can do it for you. So there we go.
Sure, yeah. Free special effect. Not a contract. I need contract, you moron.
With that being said, everybody takes a drink. We are going to go ahead and call it a night here. But before we do that, we want to tell you, the good people, where you can find us. Is there a contract in there?
No, why would there be?
All right, Perish, where can the good people find you this week?
In a van down by the river.
In a van down by the river.
You can follow me on all the social platforms, as you see right there on the right side of your screen. Follow me on the X at Chris Perish, to the Twitch at twitch.tv at the Chris Perish, the Threads, Instagram at Chris Perish, Kick at Chris Perish, YouTube at Chris Perish. You can follow me with anything our local establishment related in terms of on-screen stuff coming up this Sunday at 12:15 p.m. Eastern. Come check out Bobby Munson and myself with the 56th edition installment of Busting Out every Monday, the Monday Night Raw watch along, and then every Wednesday here at 10 p.m. Eastern, Wrestledraft, as Triple H will probably go another week, not giving me a contract extension because he's a Greenwich, Connecticut dink.
I mean, we already know he's not giving you a contract negotiation for the next week's show.
I know.
I book first, so you won't see it. For me, you can go ahead and find me on the X at EdFries12584. You can go ahead and find me with all my gaming content on EdFries2002 on the old Twitch. I will be live this weekend at some point with some Marvel Snap. We've got the brand new season with Loki. Loki, for all time, is out there. Loki is causing havoc in the Marvel Snap world. Streamers are livid saying he's broken, so I can't wait to go ahead and show him off to all of you. But, Perish, where are we going to send our wonderful, lovely fans this week?
That's a good question.
You always have it on top of your head of where you want to send people, so I was just going to let you
looking at little money I don't have too. I want to see something funny there.
Yeah, you only got $42,000 now.
Yeah, so we're just gonna go raid our good old friend over at Quest for Jewels. So in about 10 seconds, do that. No window. I don't need you to be open. So yeah. In 2 seconds, everybody following us on the Twitch will be now rated, as you are now rated to Quest for Jewels. Anybody on the YouTube, thank you for staying loyal to that. Hopefully you've hit that thumbs up and that notification bell. And yeah, until then,
We'll see you next time.
And I think we'll see them next week. Yeah.